It's so hard to develop a leader considering that it's not just like hard skills, but we're more focusing on the soft skills. Mandala goes about it in a great way of implementing like different activities and exercises that help you increase your soft skills, even like without you knowing it.
The Mandala program for me was about developing better understanding of others and also myself. Like figuring out who my inner critic is, different ways I can manage that, really getting an understanding of others are going through, very similar experiences as me. And it's very important that we show empathy and compassion with every interaction we have.
To me, the Mandala program was all about learning how to show up as my authentic self in all situations, and especially how to be the best version of myself, especially in the professional world, but also it can be applied in every relationship in my life, and I found that it actually has applied in those relationships.
Mandala for me is kind of all about connection, both with like others and yourself. One thing I really liked about it is it kind of taught you and helped you develop all these traits and characteristics that kind of go unspoken in all of our other classes about being empathetic or being compassionate towards others. So it was kind of great to have like an opportunity to learn about that and see how that can help you grow as an individual. This program's a lot about being able to build these deep connections with other people. And I think that's powerful in any career, personal life. Just being able to form deep connections with others can improve your life in so many different ways. Building a community, we talked a lot about. This program's ability to kind of teach you and help you develop skills on how to be a better leader, but also kind of just a better person, helps you kind of build this community and allows you to form these deeper connections and be more vulnerable with others.
At least for me, when I started out in the program, before becoming a cohort facilitator, I don't think I was as much of a people person. And I would say the blank word I would fill it in with, I would say is empathetic. I think because listening to people's experience as a cohort facilitator, it really puts in a little different perspective and made me feel at least a little bit different and maybe a little bit less critical and, more empathetic. Some of the routines that I've kind of developed as, I've gone through this program is really kind of just at least when I wake up, mentally thinking I feel blank today, whatever I feel at the day. And it's not so much, I'm telling other people, but at least it's reaffirming to myself, okay, today, this is the tone I'm going to set for today, and this is how I'm going to kind of follow for today.
All the different skills and lessons we learn in Mandala are very transferable to everything in our lives, just as leadership skills are. The fact that, breathing techniques are used in your everyday life, just as, a leader has to be a good communicator and all of that. I just think the fact that all of this is very applicable to things that we come across in life makes it a leadership program. Today, I actually had an interview for a position I'm really hopeful for, so I was extremely nervous. I was getting a little shaky, I could tell, and I found myself box breathing, and I actually had the thought, wow, I'm so grateful I learned this technique because it truly worked. It calmed me down. I think the interview went good, so yeah, I was really grateful that I was able to learn that through the program.
I think a lot of the things in this program focus on the small aspects of life. So, for example, there's nonviolent communication. And although you wouldn't expect that to be a huge thing, it is small in essence, but it leaves a very big impact on someone. This program builds leaders based on these small aspects that make a difference in the big picture.
I would say knowing my values and living by them, knowing why they're my values, where they come from, why they matter to me, and how I can apply them in my life is huge. And I can find myself when I'm making big decisions or even small decisions, leading with my values makes those decisions so much easier. I would say before Mandala, I was a little more reactive to my emotions. And I think after Mandala, I'm more proactive or more intentional about how I'm handling things that arise.
I'd like to say a big thank you to both of them, going out of their way to doing something that they know will better their students in the long run, searching for even an external program that wants to invest in us and our success as leaders. It shows that they care about their students. So thank you.
Yeah, I would thank them both. I know Maria's always saying that if there's anything she can do to invest in her students, she will, and I just really appreciate that mindset, and I think that that makes her a really effective leader and teacher. And it's the same with Dean Croxton. I think both of them making the choice to do something different that could hopefully better us and has is really powerful. So thank you.
I also want to thank both of them for putting trust in the program, and then also trust in us students for, like utilizing it to the best of our ability. And in the end, I think it did truly benefit everybody participating in it. So just thank you for allowing us to do that. It was an incredible opportunity.